Good morning, gamers. Today is Wednesday, February 8th, and this is our daily look at gaming news. My name is Greylock3491. And before we begin, I'm very happy to announce that we have just launched our very own Patreon to try to keep the show 100% commercial free. So if you enjoy the show, maybe consider giving us a pledge of 50 cents a week or $2 a month. You can see here the website is patreon.com/good game. And then if you scroll down on the right hand side, you'll see where you can pledge to Good Morning Gamers, $2 a month or more. And you'll get all these extra perks, including your name and the credits of the show every day, as well as some other perks, including gold membership in our Discord server. So if you like the show, please consider donating 50 cents a week or $2 a month to keep us totally ad-free. And with that, let's get to our first news story. And that is, well, look at GTA has shipped 75 million copies in just 3 years. That is amazing. Also, some good numbers here from NBA 2K17 is nearly at 7 million copies, and Mafia 3 rises to 5 million. Now, these are the Take-Two quarterly earnings reported for December 31st. And I just found them interesting. You can see Civ 6 has passed 1.5 million units. And, I guess the standout here was that, Mafia 3 hasn't really shown much increase during its, since its launch. It launched with 4.5 million copies shipped to stores, and now it's just a little over that. So they probably have burned through all that inventory, but haven't gone beyond that. Hey, 5 million sold games is still a lot of games to sell. So congratulations to Take-Two on their success. Now let's go to our next story here. And these first couple of stories are at GameSpot.com. And this is what's on sale over at the PS4, PS3, and Vita this week. And some of the highlights include an anime sale, including Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, God Eater 2, Rage Burst, Naruto Shippuden, I can't say that, Ultimate Ninja Storm, Tales of Zestiria, and Tales of Hearts R. So these are all anime titles that you can pick up over at the PS4 store on sale this week. And on the Ubisoft side, you can get Watch Dogs 2 for 40, Rainbow Six Siege for 30, Far Cry Primal for 20, Steep for 30, and Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection for 30. So this is all for PSN members. Let's move on to our next story. There's a new Star Wars Humble Bundle that allows you to get some great old games really, really inexpensively. So let's take a look at what you can get here. So starting out at $1, you can get Star Wars Galactic Battleground Saga, Knights of the Old Republic, X-Wing Alliance, and X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Now, these are all some older games, but $1 for 4 games is pretty good. I already have all these games. I bought the Star Wars bundle during a Steam sale over at Steam. But, if you're going to beat the average here around $8.50, you can get Battlefront 2, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Rebel Assault 1 and 2, and Starfighter. And then if you go all the way up to $14 or more, you'll get Empire at War, Rogue Squadron 3D, it's early, Shadows of the Empire, The Force Unleashed Ultimate Sith Edition, and The Force Unleashed 2. Now these are all PC titles. So I should be, whenever you see the Humble Bundle, those are typically Steam titles for the PC. So let's move on to our next story, another GameSpot.com story. Battlefield 1 Season Pass now is coming with a free upgrade to the Deluxe Edition. Now, if you already have the Deluxe Edition and you buy the Season Pass, well, you don't get it because you have it. You only can unlock that stuff once. However, if you've been holding off on the Deluxe Edition and the Season Pass, now might be the right time to buy it. I already have the Deluxe Edition, and I typically don't buy DLC just because of time. But I have made an exception for Elite Dangerous and Destiny and some other games in the past. But So that's good news. So if you're holding off on getting this, then now might be the right time. Let's move on to our next story from VG247.com. And this is a story about how you can become a homeowner in Elder Scrolls Online now. So there's an update 2.7.5, which includes a new free homestead. Basically, out of, I think, 30 new homes added to the game, one of them you can get for free after doing a short quest. So, there are also 6 different tiers of housing available. If you want to know all the details, I suggest heading over to VG247 to see them. But that's pretty cool. And the patch is about 3.36 gigabytes. So if you don't have that much room on your hard drive, then you probably won't be interested in getting the patch. But let's move on to our next story here. Another VG247.com story, and it says, hey, Fallout 4 gets enhanced PS4 Pro support later this week with update 1.9. And this story actually talks about 2 updates, the Fallout 4 1.9 update and the Skyrim Special Edition 1.4 update. So you can see all the details here. If you're listening, you'll want to check out the story online. But suffice it to say, I know we've talked about the high-resolution texture pack. That is only PC. So we talked about that earlier, how it was 60 gigs and it was available to download. But that's not coming to the Pro today. So, but there are a lot of other things coming to the Pro, enhancements that will make PS4 Pro owners happy if they if they have the game and like it. All right, our next story here, Engadget, and it's a story about Nintendo's engineers have embraced Unreal Engine. Well, the story really is triggered from a conference call with investors, and basically they were very unhappy with the performance of the Wii U, and they were asking, how is the Switch going to be different? And basically what Nintendo was saying to them was, look, we're much more open this time around. We got awesome support for Unreal Engine, and look at games like Skyrim have already been ported to our system, and we're really embracing the third-party tools. While many of our studios will continue to use our own tools, our people are getting as good with third-party tools as other development houses outside of Nintendo. So he says there should be no major difference between our skill sets and theirs, because we are a much more open platform now. So I think that's good. I think if it's easier for developers to port their games to the Switch, it'll make the Switch a much better platform and longer lasting. So this is good news. Let's go to our next story here. And that's it for this morning. I got to get out there and snow blow all that snow that fell last night. So let me wish you a great day at work. If you enjoyed the show, please like it and subscribe and share it with your friends. And I have to go and clean up all that mess outside that Mother Nature left us. So until tomorrow morning, let me wish you peace.